Hey guys, welcome to the first ever Food Slaps. My name's Bobby, I'm the host, and today we're going to be talking about the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich versus the new Popeyes chicken sandwich and what the controversy is, like which one is better. So, I brought two of my friends here today. I brought Reid Norton and Drew Wilson. Thank you guys for coming on to the first ever Food Slaps.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
Thank you.
You know, pretty cool to be on here. First
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah. So, we went to Popeyes and Chick-fil-A yesterday. We tried out both chicken sandwiches, and I wanted to hear what you guys thought. Just right now, what did you guys think about both of them?
So, went to Popeyes, waited in line, bought the sandwich, took the sandwich out the bag, and ate it. And that was the best thing I've ever eaten in my life. Simple as that.
Rest.
Very
Chick-fil-A doesn't compete.
Chick-fil-A
That's what
doesn't
you think.
compete.
Yeah.
Drew, what do you think?
So, I have also done the exact same thing as well. And, upon tasting both sandwiches, I can confidently say that I like Chick-fil-A more, to be completely honest.
Alright. So we have a debate. We have a good debate.
Yeah.
So,
What did you think?
what did I think? So, first of all, we ranked these. We had 5 systems that we did. So we rated it off of presentation, bun, toppings, quality of the chicken, and the overall taste. So with my rankings, I had them split even, 23 and 23. It's a 5-point process. So I had them split even 23 and 23. I think Popeyes would be a little higher for me only because I gave them a point off on the toppings, but
Okay.
it was only because they got my order wrong. If
That
they didn't
makes
get my
sense.
order wrong, they would have beaten Chick-fil-A. But
Okay.
Wow.
yeah. So how about this? Let's go through them. Presentation. First thing. What did you guys think of Popeyes first?
If I'm being honest, I didn't really enjoy the presentation because I thought, it just came in a bag and you open it up and it did have this plastic wrapping around it, but it just wasn't as good as what I saw at Chick-fil-A because that actually had the Chick-fil-A logo on it and it's much more neater and enclosed and I like the presentation a little bit more as well as the way they give you your food as well was much better.
Well, you said it had the Chick-fil-A logo on it. So does the Popeyes sandwich. It has the nice Popeyes P right in the middle. And I think it was a 4. I gave it a 4 because,
For presentation.
yeah,
Okay.
the
Yeah.
presentation, it was
good.
average,
I agree
Yeah.
with that.
But it had
I
its
gave
little,
it a 4.
it was average, so it was like a 3. But then it had that nice little folded paper wrapping
Yeah.
around it, and that
I agree with
looked
that.
good.
Yeah.
And I like that about it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I gave it a 4 too. I thought it was pretty good. The one thing was it came in like a plastic bag. They kind of just throw it in. So that, not really the best. But with Chick-fil-A, I gave Chick-fil-A a 5. They snapped right away. They gave it to me. It's on a tray. They serve it to you personally. You don't have to go up and pick it up.
Mm.
I thought that was pretty cool.
Yep.
And I agree with Drew. It was a little neater. But yeah, I thought that was...
Yeah, I agree. I think Chick-fil-A just gets that 1 point higher.
Yeah, agreed. I think everyone agrees, right?
Yeah.
Not me. I said they're both a 4.
Both
Really?
4?
Yeah.
Right.
Interesting.
So next, we're going to talk about the toppings. So toppings for chicken sandwiches, both of them are very vague.
Mhm.
They don't come with a lot.
Mm.
But from both points, which one did you think was better?
Well, I gave actually both of them a 5. Now, with the Chick-fil-A sandwich, it doesn't come with any toppings besides pickles, which are fine.
Mm.
But I put Chick-fil-A sauce on it, which in Chick-fil-A's case, that's like the best sauce I've ever had in my life.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah,
But
I agree.
Popeyes, the spicy sauce on that spicy chicken sandwich was good. And
Mhm.
those pickles, they're a different type of pickles. They're not
Yep.
the same as any other pickle.
Mm.
Tastes like chicken.
See, I personally don't like pickles, so I don't ask for the pickles on it. But I will agree with you with the Chick-fil-A sauces and stuff. They don't compete. Like, they're number one for sauces, definitely. And then the spicy sauce on the Popeyes chicken sandwich it's very
better.
good. It's very good.
Yep.
I can agree with that. But I did give them a point off because they got my order wrong. I was a little ashamed of that because last time I went, they did get it right. But this time I had to do it off of what I saw. And so for that, they did get a 3 out of 5 for me,
Wow.
which it's a big hit.
harsh.
It's a big hit.
Yeah.
It's
But
fair though. You know,
it-
you got to
it-
get the order right.
yeah, you got to get the order right. So that's what I thought.
Fair.
And Drew, what do you think? Did you say anything? yet?
Well, like I said, I think the Chick-fil-A sauce, it's top notch. There's nothing that can beat it. And the spices on the chicken at Popeyes is also much better than Chick-fil-A can get. So for that reason, it's kind of tied. But then when it comes to the pickles, I just think that the Popeyes pickles are better than Chick-fil-A. So for that, I give toppings a 5 for Popeyes and a 4 for Chick-fil-A.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nice. So next, the bun. Now, when we were talking about this in the store, there was a lot of controversy.
Yeah.
There was.
So, what do you think about the Chick-fil-A one first?
Chick-fil-A bun. So I gave it a 3 out of 5.
Wow.
It reminded me of, no offense to just going to any old store and buying a bun, but like Trukey's. I go there and I buy buns. It looked like that. And, it's just not special,
No.
Not bad, but not special.
Yeah.
And that's why I was like, oh, well, this isn't going to stand out.
No.
And that's why I gave it a 3.
So for Chick-fil-A's bun, I gave it a 4. To be completely honest, I thought it was a much better bun that holds the sandwich than Popeyes was, because both times that I have got a sandwich at Popeyes, I've realized that the chicken was actually much bigger than the bun itself, and it just did not hold as well. So, and in my opinion, the bun was much better toasted, buttered, and it just tasted better. So for that reason, I gave it a 4, because it's not perfect. And for the bun for Popeyes, I gave it a 3.
All right. Yeah, that's fair. I see with Popeyes, even though, it doesn't hold the chicken as well, maybe it's still, I personally still think it's buttered perfectly. It's toasted perfectly. It's it's not soggy, but it's like doughy, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Get that.
Like it tastes like a what is it? Like a grilled cheese bun or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It just tastes differently. With the Chick-fil-A one, I found it really dry, flaky.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't really like it. So with that Chick-fil-A, I actually got 3 out of 5 for me.
Okay.
I didn't like it at all.
Okay. Interesting.
And I gave Popeyes a 5. I haven't talked about my Popeyes bun, but, it's just the way it shines. Like,
Yeah.
it literally it
It
shines.
shines.
It looks good. And a part of the sandwich hangs out a bit, but that's a good sacrifice because that just means more chicken in the sandwich. Exactly.
Fair enough.
So that's a 5 out of my
Yeah,
book.
I give it a
tasted
5
amazing.
too.
All right.
So, second to last thing, chicken quality. Now, Chick-fil-A is known for having great chicken. Both of them are white chicken, which is good.
Mhm.
It's not fake chicken or anything. It's white chicken. So, with Chick-fil-A, you think they would shine in this. You think Popeyes would be like maybe a little more fat or something like that. What did you guys think of the chicken quality?
Well, I guess I'll go first. I gave Popeyes 5, Chick-fil-A 4. Now, this is because Popeyes just has the crunch.
Crunch.
I like
Yeah,
how
it's
it's more of a,
crispy.
it's crispy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So
But
the
when
way
you-
it's cooked.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
just when you bite into it, it just feels
Much more
much better,
satisfying.
and
Yeah.
it adds it makes it taste better. I don't know, but Chick-fil-A, still a good sandwich. But when you bite into it, it's more soft and a bit more like juicy, I guess maybe.
Yeah, it's more tender.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
In my personal opinion, that's why I lost a point. Some
Yeah.
people might like that more.
I personally like a crunchy sandwich more too. I think chicken's meant to be crunchy,
Mm.
unless it's grilled.
Mm-hmm.
That's a whole different story. But
Yeah.
I agree with Reid. I think with this one, I gave both of them a 5 just because even though Chick-fil-A's wasn't as crunchy, it's still like just as tender, probably even more. They're very good chicken. And I mean, when it comes to the size part, Popeyes definitely tops them. They have massive chicken sandwiches, and then when you go to Popeyes, it looks like a regular chicken patty. It's not something special, but when you go to Popeyes, those things are big.
Mm.
They are very big. So
Large sandwich.
even though they both have ins and outs, I gave both of them a 5 because it's a good tasting sandwich.
I also gave both a 5, but I also agree with you. This is probably where much of the controversy comes from because they cook it differently. One is really crispy and crunchy.
Yep.
One is very tender, more flat. But, that's where people's eating styles comes into play, and what they prefer more is, accounting for how they rate it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I also gave it both a 5. They're both delicious.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. It's hard to rate
Oh.
both of them.
Both of them are so delicious.
Yeah.
That actually swings us to our last topic, the overall taste. What did you guys give the overall taste for both of these?
This is really hard. I had to give Chick-fil-A a 5 because it was delicious. They've never let me down. I'll be honest. Every single time I've had a Chick-fil-A sandwich, they have not let me down, and that's crazy to say. I've been there a bunch of times, and for Popeyes, I've been there 3 times and had the sandwich 3 times, and 2 out of the 3 were delicious. One of them was just okay, but that's just an outlier out of the 3.
Yeah.
But yeah, for Popeyes, I also gave it a 5. They were both delicious.
Yeah.
What did you think, Reid?
Well, for overall taste, actually, for Chick-fil-A, I gave it a 4.
Oh.
Now, it's
Okay.
obviously still a good sandwich, but
Yeah.
a 5 is perfect.
Perfect in your
If it's
restaurant.
not perfect,
Yep.
then it's not getting a 5. So I gave it a 4. It just, like I said, it's kind of like the fact that it's not crunchy. The chicken quality almost put it the other way for me.
Yeah.
But then Popeyes, I gave it a 5 because the combination of like the spicy sauce, the crunchy chicken, and the pickles were like, they're different type of pickles. They
Yeah.
taste good. And this the combination, I think, made it like it's like the best perfect chicken sandwich you can get from any place.
All right. Yeah, I gave them both 5s. Like in the end, for me, they're both chicken sandwiches. So like both of them are very good. If I had to go to one place specifically, I'm going to Popeyes personally. I like the crunch. It's worth waiting in line because, we waited like 10, 15 minutes in line for one chicken sandwich, which, it's a long line. Chick-fil-A, it's not as much, but
And that means something. That means people don't want that chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A. They want it from Popeyes.
I think it's just because the Rage is out right now.
Yeah.
It's only been out, like a month?
Mm.
So, it's still brand new, so, like, people want to go see what it's all about. But for me, Popeyes, well, for my ratings, both of them tied. I thought both of them were very good. But in the end, I'm going to Popeyes, personally.
What were your final scores exactly? What
They
did
were
add up to?
23 and 23 out of
Wow.
25. But if Popeyes didn't mess up my order, I would have given it a 24 out of 25. So in the end, my personal opinion would be Popeyes, but it's just how it laid out that day.
Mm.
How about you?
When it comes to the sandwiches, if I could go to one of the places just to get the sandwich, I think I would go to Chick-fil-A. And again, this depends on like how I'm feeling that day. If I'm much more hungry, I could be feeling Popeyes. But if I'm just looking for a snack, I think I would go to Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
It depends on a lot of factors. But overall, if I'm getting a chicken sandwich, I would rather go to Chick-fil-A.
In my opinion, my final score into 24 to 20 Popeyes. I like both of the sandwiches. If I had to choose, I'd go to Popeyes.
Yeah.
But I'd only go to Chick-fil-A really if like my friends were going, because great sandwich and I'll go with them. But if it's ever in my choice to go somewhere, I'm going Popeyes.
All right. Well, thank you guys for talking about this. It's been a big debate, so thought I had to put it into the show. I had to be the first one because it's such a relevant thing right now. And, in the end, they're both great chicken sandwiches, I gotta say.
That's true.
Yeah. So, that concludes our first episode of Food Slaps with Bobby and friends. I hope you guys really enjoyed. Tune in next week for our next segment, which is about the new Sarcastic Swine barbecue place in Abington. We're going to check out all the new things, the mac and cow, their brisket, all of their sides, and I can't wait. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Tune in next week for Food Slaps.